Hello and welcome back to LFC News. We have some huge Liverpool transfer news as a deal has been completed for a defender. All terms agreed, just needs finalising now, but we will go over that in today's video. We'll also go over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. But before we do, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. So let's get straight into today's video. And we have a little update on the Mo Salah situation, mainly regarding Mo Salah's future at the club. So as you know, Mo Salah has been linked with a move away from Liverpool due to the fallout with Arne Slot. And the biggest bidders so far seem to be from Saudi Arabia. That seems to be the favourite place for Salah to go, which makes complete sense. Obviously, 33 years of age now. He's a high-earning player, struggling to keep up with the pace of the Premier League this season. So yeah, I mean, Saudi Arabia could benefit him quite a lot. They're going to be able to afford his wages. It's a bit closer to home. Yeah, it's a deal that would make sense. So the surprise interest emerges, and a rival owner labels him toxic. So we will have a read of this. So Mohamed Salah is known to be of interest to at least 3 clubs from Saudi Arabia, including one new to the league, but another has emphatically ruled out a move. With Arne Slot distancing himself from initiating talks with Salah, which is ridiculous, by the way. I don't think we covered it in a video, but there was a video going round of Clarence Seedorf, I believe it was, basically kicking off at Arne Slot saying, look, you are in the wrong. You need to, if you were a proper leader, you'd be creating the opportunity for you and Mo Salah to speak. And Arne Slot basically responded and he was like, yeah, but that's not me. Which is really, like, that's a poor quality to have as a manager, you know, like, regardless of how things are with your players, you should always have your door open for them and be willing to speak to them regardless of what's gone on. So yeah, that's obviously not good. It doesn't make Arne Slot's case any better. But Arne Slot distancing himself from initiating talks with Salah after the Egyptian publicly criticised his head coach and Liverpool. A worrying standoff has developed. And add into that as well, like, if this has come out of nowhere, surely that would encourage you more to go and speak to Salah. If this hasn't come out of nowhere and it's been brewing for a while, why haven't you spoken to Salah? Like, either way, Arne Slot is massively in the wrong here. Yes, Mohamed Salah probably shouldn't have come out and said what he said. But Arne Slot is really in the wrong for not doing anything about it. There is a sense that the number 11 will leave the club if Slot remains in position, and it will been widely reported that the club intend to back the manager over the player, which is insane. Absolutely insane, because Slot is having an absolute stinker of a season. I get Salah hasn't been great, but Salah's done so much over the past, like, how long Salah been at the club now? Nearly 10 years? Yeah, that is insane. And while the Athletic's David Ornstein has reiterated that Liverpool do not wish to sell Salah, this could be viewed as a means to uphold value amid interest from Saudi Arabia, which is very true. Salah probably won't bring in a huge fee, so the more we can get out of him, the better. Paraphrasing word from our senior source at the club, Ornstein writes, if he wants to leave, he needs to outline how that can happen and Liverpool can react then, which is true. I can't remember exactly who said it. I believe it was someone from Saudi Arabia. No, it was Sky Sports, sorry. Sky Sports basically said they believe Saudi Arabia won't act until Salah comes out and says, look, I want to move to Saudi Arabia. Salah wanted by ynwa FC, and why this could make sense. So Salah will already be aware of the mounting interest from Saudi Arabia. There are 3 deals in this potential deal. Al Hilal, Al Qadisa. Sorry, I always struggle with that club's name. And a surprise name in the mix is ynwa FC. Neom FC are playing in the Saudi Pro League for the first time this season and have signed the likes of Alexander Lacazette, Decore, and Benrahma. So a very strong acquisitions there from Neom FC. While they're described as being based in a remote region of Saudi Arabia, the planned city of Neom. Oh, so it's not even a city yet. That's crazy. Saudi Arabia is mental, man. It's close to Egypt. 56 miles separates them from Sharm el Sheikh across the Gulf of Aqaba, and could be a starting point of a proposed Saudi-Egypt causeway. Okay, that's interesting. So it'd be a lot closer to home than I first anticipated, really. Wow. So yeah, I mean, this could make sense for Salah. You know, it'd be a big marquee signing for a new team. Um, they'll probably pay him well. And obviously, if it's a new city, then Saudi Arabia are going to want people to go to that city. They're going to want tourists. So having a big marquee Arabic figure at the head of this city is huge for them. It makes sense for Saudi Arabia massively. So they will pay the big money. But yeah, I mean that's fairly interesting, and I'm interested to see where this will develop. But Liverpool have completed, well, near enough completed a deal for a defender, and it is Celtic centre-back Dara Jakimi. So Liverpool are finalising a deal to sign 15-year-old centre-back Dara Jakimi from Celtic, beating a number of other clubs, including Nottingham Forest, to the transfer. Jakimi is yet to break through the Celtic first team squad, but he's already played 3 years above his age group for their under-18s. Yeah, this is interesting. So he's a centre back from Celtic, 15 years old. Could be very, very exciting indeed. So born in 2010, which is really insane when you think about it. Club Celtic, position centre back, but can also play midfield, which could be very useful. And he is Scottish and the under 15s captain. So got a bit of leadership experience there. Jakimi will almost certainly begin life as part of Simon Wills' under-18, who already count 2 recent signings as regular starters at the heart of the defence. So it's looking like he'll probably get some game time when he does sign. Give him 5 or 6 years and he might be in the main team. But yeah, it's like, as it says here, the last player Liverpool signed from Celtic was Ben Gannon-Doak. And Ben Gannon-Doak is obviously incredibly exciting player, and I wish the best for him in the future. Obviously didn't really work out at Liverpool, but you know he's got everything there. He's going to be a top player. But yeah, we'll have to see how this turns out for Jakimi. I think it's a low risk signing. I think it's interesting. It shows that we're still preparing for the future. But let me know your thoughts on that down in the comment section below. And leave a like on the video if you can do also. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.